Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Well, sorry, no, wrong one. Welcome, yeah. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Kulgoroth Edition. Yes. Screw it, we're doing it live. Metaphorically, anyway. Let's just keep going, eh? So yeah, I was a bit tongue-tied last set. I'm not entirely sure why. I just had difficulty speaking, and it's annoying. Didn't realize how bad it was until I was in, and then I didn't want to stop, because I'm really into this right now. Which I'm glad. Maybe I can actually make a bit of progress on all this. I've made a nice chunk of progress with Kulgoroth, and I've, got Durakar done for the moment. Obviously he's only Burnt Crusade territory, but I want to get more people up to his territory before I start continuing, because I probably won't want to go back to the old stuff once I start dealing with the content that I really like. I've been really wanting for ages to bring another character up into Outlands and Northrend, and I haven't been able to because I have to go through 1 to 60. Well, 1 to 58, but doing this allows me to get those characters up there, so I'll probably want to, stick around and be focusing on those quests rather than doing this more boring stuff. So I figure I should get as much of this done as I can before moving on to worry about the rest of that stuff. Okay, yeah, we'll go over and do this. Let's grab this. Huh. Apparently I have no mail. I figured since one of those auctions sold, I should. Strange. Can I get meh. Can't be bothered. Okay. You know, when you start doing this enough, you just start running out of things to say. Like, Christ, I didn't realize I got that much from, I could get that much. Got over 1,000 there. Yeah, basically when you start doing this long enough, you kind of run out of things to say.
It's too far away.
And it also doesn't help that, for some reason, my eyes are bloody uncomfortable right now. Just have to keep one of my hands on my forehead at all times. But, not getting any feathers yet. Yeah, basically, just once you start doing this long enough, you just, well, at least for me, I just kind of end up running out of things to say. Because, well, when you do one, collect 5 bear assets quests, you've done them all. To be honest, I kind of hate to see what I'm like by the end of all this. It's just going to be, 20 minutes upon 20 minutes of silence. I'll try and not have that be the case. It'll probably just be more and more commentary of me saying how there's nothing to talk about. Okay. I am so overleveled for this area. And I'm pretty much overleveled for the following area as well. They really don't have many feathers, these guys. Like, I've only got 1 so far, and I swear I have killed at least, like, 4. What's here? It seems the Tethys is here. So, we'll wander around and try and find him.
I need close. I don't have a target.
I figure we'll probably have a different model to the rest of them, so it should stick out well enough.
It's too far away.
Apparently that raptor taking up knitting or something. This on it. Huh. Just kind of imagining the image of a raptor knitting, and it's kind of cute.
I need a target.
As a side point, I do wonder how they come up. You know, the raptors end up having these bindings on it with like feathers underneath. Just seems a bit interesting. Like, is that ever explained? Because I don't think so. Nice. Annoyingly, Tethys doesn't actually drop any feathers. Need 2 more now.
I need closer.
But yeah, the question that we're currently working on here is, you know, the remember the Blood War that resurrected. This is all a nod to the resurgence of Zul'Gurub, the resurrection of that place, because that place had been cleared out and dealt with. We've just, I think we just straight up res one of the former bosses of the place. It's been a while. Judging from context and all that, he does seem to be one of the former bosses. So, yeah, we'll be dealing with him. Well, sorry. Yeah, this seems to be just a tie-in with that, like I was saying. And that was surprising. Suddenly, raptor arse. Huh. Not really something you want to see. Ah, yes, I was wondering for a moment what quest I had done at Finessing Wary, but yeah, it was the Raptor Mastery thing. Sure are plenty of ogres here. Sadly, I can't go try and work on the Obsidian Beads quests from later on with these guys. There's a... let me show you. There's a faction in Nagrand over here. You can see one of them, probably one of the quests here. Just trying to see, because there should be a reference to it in name. I don't see it, but yeah, basically there's a quest there that wants obsidian beads, and you can only get obsidian beads via killing ogres within Nagrand, and it's bloody annoying to farm for it. It's I know I just never really did it much. It's bloody painful. You could turn those obsidian beads into the ethereals there. You know, those people, like, they're humanoids, but they're like bandages and like energy. Those guys. You could turn the beads into one of the representatives there in Nagrand, but it's better off you turning it into the those guys, the kunai or something, because there's better ways to get the ethereal rep. Plus, the obsidian beads are the only way to get the kunai rep. So, yeah. And it's just bloody tedious, because the beads aren't guaranteed to drop. They seem to come every once in a... well, not every once in a while. That might make it sound more rare, but it's a bit too infrequent for my tastes, personally, considering the amount you have to get. Because eventually you just solely have to grind beads to get rep with that faction. You can't just kill enemies or anything. There's no dailies, there's no nothing. It's a Burning Crusade faction, so it's before dailies got really popular. Dailies were more of a garnish, or a side thing. Though Burning Crusade did introduce the only monthly quest in it, again with the ethereals in Nagrand. You get a faction reward. Once a month you can go and get an envelope full of gems. The quality of gems and whatnot is determined on your level. Sorry, not level, faction. Not faction, reputation. Faction level with them. We'll go with that. It's what happens when you speak off the cuff. You end up saying the wrong word. Then sometimes even when you walk back, you still say the wrong word. But yes, you it depends. Like like your monthly quest reward is determined solely on your reputation level. If when you're epic, when you're exalted, you get epic gems and a few of them, and probably a fair few lower tier gems as well. But you get a few epics for Burning Crusade. So as you'd imagine, they don't really sell that well. You're better off just vendoring them. Oh, come on. There we go. That was easy enough. Also, we did see Mind's Eye mentioned earlier. Remember by the guy up in the rebel camp when he was trying to figure out what the blue stone was? I've already picked its pockets. Though saying that, I didn't think the ogres in their lion coats had pockets. Unless they have like a little, I already picked its pockets? Huh. Unless they have like a little crotch bag or something hidden down there. Or maybe its pocket really is just... Ugh. Maybe their pocket is the lion coat itself. Ugh. I don't want that image. Okay, let's go hunting for this tiger. I don't really like the look of this, to be honest. Because to my right is the horde base. And to my right is part of the area where the tiger could be. That's strange. Silver is still green to me, but, sorry, silver is grey, tin is still green. I didn't think that would be the case. Did hear a tiger, a panther, in de-stealthing. It's just a Shadow Mane Panther. Shadow Maw, sorry. Let's look this way, I guess. Oh, I could have just gone up that way. Got a bit of extra ore, so that's something. Oh, and I also got a skill up for mining. That's good too. Oh, there it is. It's got a bit of health. Still not really a threat though. There we go. And mount up. We have one last open quest, and that's to finish off the Excelsior boots. To be honest, I actually haven't got many quests over here yet. I assume I'll be... Wait, that's Gromgol base camp. Well, that's an explanation for why I haven't got many quests over there. Gromgol base camp, I think, is the Horde main base here. Seems like the Alliance is 2, so I'd figure the Horde is 2 as well. Our loyalty is good as gold. That's... I swear that's a not exact quote from Song of Ice and Fire, but though I swear it was their word was as good as gold. Like it's just their mercenary. It's like they're just to use the word mercenary company. I was end up thinking of the what are they called? I should know this. The Golden Company. They were founded by Bittersteel, one of the main guys within the Blackfire Rebellions. Well, the first one. The second one he didn't really have much to do with, and I can't remember about the third. Oh, so we can't pickpocket a Crocolisk.
I'm out of range.
Kind of not surprised. But yeah, the Golden Company. They weren't in the TV show, so if you after watching the TV show and you have no idea what I'm talking about, as far as I know, they aren't in there. I brought it up to a few friends who have watched it, and they don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, as far as I know, the gold company ain't in there. They're just another one, a plot thread that's been snipped out.
Closer.
Don't know why exactly, but it's same with the Aegon thing that's tied in with them and whatnot. For those who don't know what I mean by Aegon, that's a spoiler, so I can't say it. So yeah, I basically can't broach that topic any further without being a spoilery bastard. I suppose if you want to cover your ears for a moment, but nah, you can work it out yourselves. Just Google it, I guess. Google Young Griff. I suppose me saying Aegon and Young Griff is a spoiler as well, but fuck it. I was kinda had a noose around my neck anyway. A little choking is to be expected.
I got a bad feeling.
Why is it that ogres always find the priceless artifacts tightly sealed? You can't find a way to open it. Yeah, I know. Like if you notice around ogre camps, they just like shit on the ground, random points. So it's just like, why are they finding the ones, finding priceless artifacts? Why isn't someone with a sense of hygiene finding it? Wilfred peers into the box. This is not what I expected. I thought it would be his eyes glaze over. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what came over me. I'm not sure what came over me. I'll be sending this out to the Explorers League dig site in the Cape. Maybe they'll know what to do with it.
You wouldn't want to see me hiding.
I think that's the stone working its magic on. It messes with people, you know? Maybe he's gonna go mad? I figured I sort of remember reading a spoiler for some quest here that people, like, you did help people out, then they got, driven mad by the stone or whatever. So you had to take them out as well. Maybe I'm misremembering. Or maybe I'm confusing the, what's it called? Corzin. I was going to call him Conrad not Kurz, Spec Ops the Line, Conrad, yeah, him.
Well met.
Got the two guys' names confused. I really do like Spec Ops the Line. Been meaning to go let's play it again. That'll come out eventually. I have a lot more on the list to deal with first. Serious Sam 3 still hasn't come out fully yet. Then it's Deus Ex Human Revolution. Halfway through that, I dropped the 4-week thing, and I start doing it one a day. After that, it'll be like Serious Sam 3 again, but it'll be the DLC for it, Jewel Denial. Then it's Serious Sam First Encounter, then Second Encounter, Deus Ex 1, Half-Life 2, Blue Shift, Opposing Force, Dead Space 1 and 2, Red Faction Guerrilla, System Shock 2, Dishonored 1, Dishonored 1 DLCs, Knife of Dunwall, Brigmore Witches, Dishonored 2, and when I get a chance, it'll be Dead of the Outsider. Then I'll be going back to Deus Ex Invisible War. Then I might make a stop off again with Human Revolution, because it'll be quite a while since I've gotten to play it, and a bit longer for since you got to see it. So part of me feels like before I go into Mankind Divided, I should take a spin around Human Revolution first. It's still up in the air, I mightn't go about that. But that's at least the plan. Most of that's already recorded. The Dead of the Outsider and After hasn't been yet. So that's all set, but I might just play it differently when I actually do it. I might finish Dead of the Outsider and want to go play something else instead of Deus Ex 2. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's the current plan, just so you know. Do you have the eye? You retrieved the eye. Your might is a stuff